Okay, everybody, I am showing you the page of my seller dashboard where it shows what my sales are for this year. And as you can see right here, it says 87,395, and the total number of transactions I had was 6,344. And the reason I'm showing y'all that is because I want to make some comments on the goals that I have and what I'd like to do next year. So since we had 87,395 in sales and 6,344 transactions, that equals out to about $1,377 each. So keep in mind some of those sold for more and some of them sold for less, but the average for all those is around $13 a sale. And so I did also sell on Amazon and a couple of other sites, so I think that I did end up making 3 figures this year, but my goal is to make 3 figures on eBay, if the Lord's willing. So next year in 2018, my goals are to sell more, and I want to get better per item prices, and so that may require that I find better items, and that may not be possible just shopping at the places around where I live, finding better items so that I can get a better markup. So I may have to go to Atlanta, and that's not too far. I think it's probably less than 150 miles from where I live, and I do go to Atlanta. This past year I tried to go twice a month. I didn't always get to, but I did try to, and so I think that I will try to make an effort in 2018 to go to maybe a little bit further out than where I live to find some nicer items. Remember, I had made a video on those bread and butter items. That's a lot of the things that I sell every day, but I do like to have some nicer brands. Designer brands is what I'm talking about, not just mall brands, but I guess brands that are kind of like Hollywood brands. I do find those in Atlanta, and I'm excited when I find them. I actually found a Gucci here in the town where I live, and I was so excited because I did pay $1 for that. But anyway, I do want to sell more and get a better per item price in 2018, and I want to be more organized. And if you saw my downstairs right now, you would say, oh my gosh, that's a nightmare, and you would be right because some of my bins are stacked 4 high. I have 60 bins downstairs in just one room, and it is crazy. So when somebody asks me a question, I'm like, I've got to go down there and dig, move bins, try to find this item in the bin, then do the measurements or whatever. So next year I want to have those things more easily accessed, and I did get a warehouse, and we're going to close on that the end of January, Lord willing. So that's exciting because I should be able to narrow things down more to where I can organize better, to where I can just go straight to one bin to find the item that I need instead of having to move bins. And also I can narrow it down, to sizes. Like right now my blouses are, in maybe small or medium, and then large and extra large are all together, where if I have more space, then I can separate those large and extra large tops. I do have bins for lots of different things, but I separate them between long sleeve, short sleeve, 3/4 sleeve, that kind of thing. So we can just figure out more ways to narrow it down so it's easier to go grab that one particular item, so when I'm doing my shipping, it won't take its own. I want to donate less attractive items, and that is something that I say I want to do, but I'm really bad about doing that because that requires me going through the unsold items and going downstairs again and sorting through all that stuff and picking out the ones that did not sell, and or I don't want to relist them. I don't want to just keep them on just perpetually. So I want to donate less attractive items, and then I want to be more careful about not buying junk. And just like in our spiritual walk, if we take garbage into our lives, garbage comes out of our lives. Well, when you buy garbage, then you're sending garbage out, and nobody likes to get items that aren't, you know, top quality. And when you're buying something that you can't see, that you can't try on, it is really important to know what you're getting before you buy it. And so when you do descriptions, if there's ever something wrong with your item, you need to be very clear about that. But it's best if you can have items that don't have any flaws. And so that kind of is a, you know, killjoy, because you might find a great brand and it might have a little flaw in it, and you're thinking, oh well, you know, let me just scrub this or fix this, and then I can list it. But I think that is going to be one of my goals, is just trying to find things that are just really nice quality. So anyway, those are my goals for 2018, and I'm excited for next year. I think it'll be a great year. And I also want to do more with Amazon. I want to make 2 shipments a month. I had done that at the beginning of 2017 pretty regularly, and then toward the end of 2017 I had slipped to where I wasn't doing those shipments, and so my sales went down. And I was doing eBay so much that I just didn't have time. But I want to, you know, just push myself to get those 2 shipments off to Amazon every month. And so those are my goals for this year. Let me know if y'all have any. Thanks for watching.